So with all that is happening in the world, with all the chaos of the world, the news, politics, a lot of things, social media, the internet, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, X, whatever, Snapchat, there's a lot. And the human mind tends to be consumed and preoccupied by a lot of things, you know? So our decisions and the way we live, the way we act, the way we carry ourselves, tends to be conditioned by those. But by a lot, we put our eyes to, we put our minds to, and that's not right to live. We have to be intentional with what we do, not to be conditioned by how our subconscious mind is programmed. There are a lot of programs, the news, sports, social media, a lot. The mind is always programmed by something, in our eyes, by something put in our faces. And our decisions tend to be manipulated in a certain way. We are not fully free will. Free will tends to be manipulated by others without you even noticing it. But it happens. People watch porn. Porn is all over the place, and that thing alone can ruin your life if you ain't intentional with what you do and you are just conditioned. You were slave to someone. You were slave to the algorithm. You were slave to the news, to social media, to TikTok. You are that little spike of dopamine that you get after scrolling, watching news. That's a condition. That's a program. And I think we should learn to observe and not absorb. Of course, we need to absorb things that are of importance to our goal, beliefs, or whatever. But we need to put a sieve on what we absorb. Yes, you can't get rid of the internet. You need to work with the internet. You need to work with the news, sports, because that's fun. That's fun at a certain level. But once you become kind of addicted to that thing, once you just absorb anything that passes by, anything that you put in your face, then that's the problem. That's when the problem arises. We need to learn to observe and not absorb anything, that's placed in front of us. Yeah, we need to learn to put a sieve. Let only what you want, or only what you need, even not want. Let your mind absorb only what you need, only what is of your importance, only what can be of importance to you, only what you can use, not anything and everything. You can't be a dustbin. You can't be a dumping area for the ideas, for the propaganda, for the news, politics and all that chaos of the city, all that chaos of life. You can't be a dumping area. Have a room for only things that you want. Yes, you can't get rid of them. And I don't recommend, being to the extremes, because life, nothing to extremes. Everything in moderation. Watch your TikTok, but on a low. Don't be to the extremes. And learn as much as you can to do a lot of the observing and little of the absorbing, because 90% of the things you watch on the internet, on the news, on TV, whatever thing, 90% of the things you put your eyes to, you don't need them. Only a little 5% of the things you watch that you actually need, that you actually be of importance to you. Others, that's why a lot of people are depressed, anxious, in a rush for something. They are living either in the past or in the future. By the present, they don't live in the present. That's why they are anxious and depressed. So That's because they absorb almost everything and anything that comes across them. You know. So please learn to observe and not absorb. Do a lot of the observing and less of absorbing. You know. Be the master of your mind. Be a master of what you absorb. Put a seed. Absorb only those things that you really know that will be of great importance to you and those around you, of course. Otherwise, peace and love. See you in the next one. Bye.